Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome! Today I'm going to be showing you how to take a roughly $40 investment Canadian and turn it into about $400, give or take, depending on how much you sell them for. And I'm going to show you how to make these by hand. And if you have no interest in the money part, that's totally okay. This is also a step-by-step tutorial on how to make your very own fake leather key fob holders. If you are interested in the money part, it's basically a $40-ish investment, and you'll basically end up making around 64 key fobs, and your profit in the end would be about $400, give or take. It depends how much you sell it on in your area. For me, when I started up, I invested my $40. I made them and they're super quick, super easy. I sold them on my Facebook Marketplace. I sold mine for $7 each. I've seen them go from anywhere from 7 to 11, depending on your competition, depending on where you live. And to break down the price just a little more, one of the main things in the first time that you spend $40 is that you'll get a set that comes with these pliers to clamp these little hardwares onto the bottom, like that. If you don't want to do this, it will cut the cost by like $10-ish, $10 to $15. And if you have a simple pair of pliers around your house, you can also use these. You just want to make sure you cover these so they don't end up scratching your fasteners. So you just put like a tea towel on it and then pinch it down. That's what I did for a while at the beginning. So you're going to have that, and then you're going to want to pick out some fake leather, and it's roughly $15 for 8 sheets that are about 8 by 12 inches. And you want to cut these at about 12 inches. Just that way you can get your hand through no problem and they can hang out on your wrist. But you can also make smaller ones. I know some people don't like it so long because they don't want it on their wrist. They just throw it in their bag, in their pocket. So you can also do tiny ones like this, and you can get a lot more if you do them smaller. Then again, you usually don't sell a smaller one for the same price you sell a bigger one. But you do that, so 15 for 8 sheets, and if they're 8 by 12 inches, you would get 8 because you're going to cut them at an inch wide. Basically, rough estimate, your cost would be $1.07-ish per one you make. And then if you sell it for $7, basically $6 is all profit. Factor in your time. And yeah, but it's pretty fast little side hustle for some money. Without further ado, I'll show you how to make them. So first things first, you're going to want to get your supplies out. So we have our pliers here, and I will have everything linked in the description in case you guys want to check out what I'm talking about, what I'm doing. But you're going to want your pliers. You're going to want to get your fake leather of choice. In the tutorial, I'm going to be using this really beautiful sunflower one. And then lastly, you're going to want your hardware. And for this one, I'm going to be doing the matte black ones that are super cute, but they come in many colors. Like these ones are gold and silver, and then they come in rainbow colors, purple. Your options are really endless, and you can make some really cute color match. And then you're also going to need something to cut the vinyl. You can totally cut it with scissors, but if you have a X-Acto knife or something like that, it works really well. I just use this slice blade here. And then you're going to want to have a ruler. I'm just going to be using this metal ruler, and make sure if you are using something sharp in cutting, you don't want to cut your table, so make sure you have something protective under it. If you don't have a blade like this, you can also just use a pair of scissors and cut a straight line. I always recommend, if you are going to do that, make sure you use a ruler or something that you know has a straight flat edge to do your line. So for my protective surface, I just grabbed this old cutting mat that I have so that I don't cut my table. But you're just going to line up your fake leather. And also, if you have a cutting machine or something, you can totally cut it out here. Just make a long rectangle, and you're going to line it up. Depending where you get these, sometimes they do have a line of white, so you just want to trim that off. All right, now that we have that trimmed off, we're going to line up our 1 inch that we're going to cut it at. Going to be right there. We're going to grab our X-Acto knife again and cut it down. Usually I would recommend standing because, as you can see at the end, it went a little crooked. So unfortunately for this one, I'm just going to cut off the part that tapered down. So this one will be a little shorter. And if you do cut it and there's a little end on it, I just trim that off with scissors. And then you should have a piece that looks something like this. So now you're just going to fold it in half and see how good it lines up. I did a terrible job cutting straight, I see, but I just kind of see, and then sometimes it's definitely trial and error because you don't want to waste a lot, but then I just grab my scissors and cut along it to get rid of the white part that you see. And then just like that, there's no more white part visible. So now we're going to move this stuff to the side, and we're going to grab one of our hardwares, and you're just going to simply want to line it up, make sure it fits in there. So as you can see, it's going to fit and look super cute. You're going to want to grab your pliers, either your fancy ones or the ones with a tea towel on them. I like to clamp it from the side the first time. Line it up, make sure it's really great. Clamp it down. Just like that. And then you're going to go in from this way and clamp it down. And then as you can see, you want it clamped completely shut like this because this is how your hardware starts, very open like this, and you want it shut just like this. So you're gonna open your pliers, take it out, and then as you see, you have your very first key fob all done. It's ready to put your keys on. You can put cute little things, you can put risen charms. The opportunities are really endless with what you can make with this, but they're super simple. They sell really great at markets, they sell great on the marketplace, and as you can see here, you can get tons of different kinds of fake leather. The options are really endless, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, make sure to leave a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I love you all. Bye!